it's spot on. But it's really important for you to understand how they're doing this and for you to do your monitoring, your quality control checks to make sure that you still agree with their methodology, and then determine what you want to do with that unused meal minimum. Once again, does it go away? Does it get reported in some other way? How is it handled? So many variances here, and in turn, it's resulted in some really interesting results, which are great to have before you submit your data, right? So we highly recommend doing your monitoring, your reconciliation before you put together your CMS report. But this is just an example. This is a very truncated version of a pretty in-depth analysis that we would do for an organization. But in this case, you could see that of around 20 programs that we evaluated for this particular vendor, almost half of them had meal allocations that just didn't jive with what we would have calculated. So we will look at the information, and we recommend that you do this as well. Look at the information, look at the backup, see how many people actually attended, how many people were planned for, was there a minimum? You could see this detail in the receipts often. And so take this particular meeting on August 10th, where we only saw 2 reports actually in the system, in the export that received from the system, but 24 records were expected, and so we have 22 records that were missing. And in turn, what we realized is if we did our calculation as expected,